Some important question for first sem basic electrical. An ideal voltage source should have option A large value of EMF, option B a small value of EMF, infinite source of resistance, zero source resistance. This is the group A question. Marks 1. Answer is zero source resistance. Number 2. An circuit may be considered as a resistor of value 0. Option A 0, option B 100 ohm, option C infinity, option D 100 mega ohm. Answer is infinity. Number 3. The equivalent resistance across the terminal AB will be, this is the picture, option A 9 ohm, option B 3 ohm, option C 6 ohm, option D 2 ohm. Answer is 9 ohm. Option A. The power factor of a purely inductive circuit is option A 0, option B 1, option C infinity, option D 0.5. The right answer is option A 0. Number 5. Number 5. The form factor of a wave is 1. Its shape is sinusoidal, triangular, square. Option D sawtooth. Option A sinusoidal. Number 6. If E1 is equal to A sin omega t and E2 is equal to A sin omega t minus theta, when option A E1 lags E2, option B E2 lags E1, option C E1 and E2 are in phase, option D none of these. The right answer is E2 lags E1, option B. Number 7. In a series RL circuit, the phase difference between the applied AC voltage and current increases when option A R is increased, option B XL is increased, option C XL is decreased, option D input voltage is increased. The right answer is option B XL is increased. Number 8. Energy stored by a capacitor given by option A half CV squared, option B half QB, option C Q squared by 2C. The right answer is half CV squared. Number 9. Conductance is analogous to option A permeance, option B flux, option C reluctance, option D inductance. The right answer is option A permeance. Number 10. The double cage rotors are used to option A improve efficiency, option B increase pull out torque, option C increase starting torque, option D reduce rotor core losses. The right answer is option C increase starting torque. The three-phase induction motor is option A self-starting, option B less armature reaction and brush, option C easier maintain, option D all of the above. The right answer is option D all of the above. Number 12. The ripple factor in the case of a half-wave rectifier is option A 0, option B 0.75, option C 1.29, option D 1.5. The right answer is option C 1.21. Number 13. If line frequency is 60 Hz, the output frequency of a bridge rectifier is option A 30 Hz, option B 60 Hz, option C 120 Hz, option D 240 Hz. The right answer is option C 120 Hz. Number 14. The MCCB can have current ratings of up to option A 2000 ampere, option B 3000 ampere, option C 100 ampere, option D 500 ampere, option D 500 ampere. Number 15. Adjustable trip setting is available in option A MCB, option B ELCB, option C MCCB, option D switch fuse unit. The right answer is option C MCCB. Number 16. The constant current is maintained through the batteries with the help of dash connected in series. Option A resistor, option B variable resistor, option C variable diodes, option D variable capacitor. The right answer is variable resistor. Number 17. The maximum efficiency of the transformer occurs at when option A iron loss is equal to copper loss, option B eddy current loss is equal to copper loss, option C hysteresis loss is equal to copper loss, option D iron loss greater than copper loss. This is the very important MCQ or ACQ. Option A iron loss is equal to copper loss. Number 18. Form factor is the ratio of, it is the very important. Option A RMS value to maximum value, option B maximum value to RMS value, option C average value to RMS value, option D RMS value to average value, option D RMS value to average value. Group B, there are 5 questions are there. Only 3 questions you can attempt. Number 1 group B, determine the current through 4 ohm the resistor for the circuit shown below. This is the circuit you can solve. Number 2, give an example of a passive element. Number 3, a network of resistance is formed as given in the figure. Compute the resistance measured between land M. This is the figure. Number 4, two impedance Z1 is equal to 47.92 plus Z 76.73 ohm and Z2 is equal to 10 minus Z5 ohm are connected in parallel across a 200 volt 50 Hz supply. Find the current through each impedance and total current. What is the phase difference angle of each branch current with respect to the applied voltage. Number 5. Derive an expression for the resonant frequency of a parallel circuit, one branch consisting of a coil of inductance L and a resistance R, and the other branch of capacitance C. Number 6. Two coils, A of 1000 tons and B of 500 tons, are mutually coupled with 80% coupling. If a current of 5 ampere in the coil A produces a flux of 0.25 MWB, find the mutual inductance and coefficient of a coupling between the coils. 7. Deduce an expression of a magnetic field due to an infinite length of wire carrying current I ampere using Ampere's circuit law. Number 7. Number 8. Explain the working principle of a synchronous generator. 9. How it is the rotating magnetic field produced. Explain in detail. Number 10. A full wave bridge rectifier is fed from a 15-volt RMS source and is connected across a 100 ohm load. Calculate PIV RMS current drop from the supply and average DC current across the load. Number 11. What is electrical earthing? Why is it important? Explain various types of earthing in brief. What is the potential difference between a cell or a terminal? Number 13. A series circuit consisting of a non-inductive resistor of R ohm and a pure inductance of L Henry connected across a DC voltage sum of V volts through a switch S. Derive the question of the current in the circuit at any instant t after closing the switch. Number 14. Explain the principle of operation MCB. Group C. State and prove maximum power transfer theorem for DC network. Number 2. Apply Thevenin's theorem to calculate the current in 6 ohm resistor for the following circuit. This is the very important for your semester exam. Option number question 3. A Wheaton bridge consists of AB is equal to 4 ohm, BC is equal to 3 ohm, CD is equal to 6 ohm and DA is equal to 5 ohm. A 2.4 volt battery is connected between points B and D. A galvanometer of 8 ohm resistance is connected between A and C. Using Thevenin's theorem, find the current through the galvanometer. Number 5. What is resonance? Deduce the expression of frequency in a series RLC circuit at resonance. Number 6. Derive a mathematical expression for the average real power delivered by a single phase AC, a source with an EMF of E is equal to root 2 Em sin omega t when the source current is I is equal to root 2 Im sine omega t minus theta. 7. Find the net current I of the AC parallel circuit shown in the figure below. This is the figure. You can see. Number 8. Derive the expression for energy stored in the electric field. Number 9. Derive an expression for energy stored in a magnetic field. Number 10. Derive an expression for the lifting power of an electromagnet. Number 11. What do you mean by the terms eddy current loss? This is a very important question. Number 12. A full wave rectifier uses a double diode, the forward resistance of each element being 200 ohm. The rectifier supplies current to a load resistance of 1000 ohm. The primary to total secondary turns ratio of the center tapped transformer is 1:3. The transformer primary is fed from a supply of 240 volt RMS. Find the DC load current, the current in each diode, the DC power output, the ripple voltage across the load resistance, the voltage regulation. Number 6. The efficiency of the rectification. It is the very important question. Number 13. A diode having an internal resistance 20 ohm is used for half wave rectification. AC input voltage is 6 sine omega and the load resistance is 600 ohm. Obtain the output voltage, AC input power of number C, ripple factor and the efficiency of the rectifier. Number 14. Explain the relevant diagram, the method of speed control of a separately excited DC motor. Number 15. State and explain Thevenin's theorem. Please like, subscribe and share my channel Easy Learn Academy. Thank you for watching.